Hey guys, I'm back. So we about to just analyze these poems real quick. Well, not really analyze them, but go over them real quick. So I asked on Instagram on my poetry page what y'all favorite poems were from the book. And so the responses I got was Northeast Regional, Dear Alexis, Twin Flame, Doing It Wrong, and Tell Me You Love Me. So we're gonna go over those real quick. What is this? Post-it notes everywhere. So let's go over the first one. We just gonna do it in order of what they come in the book, not of what they sent in. So Tell Me You Love Me. This poem was a Jonathan poem. And basically it's me acknowledging that there's no love actually here. It's all manipulation, and that's on both parts. I can't always put the blame on him. I've done my share of dirty things and petty and all of that stuff, and so it was basically acknowledging that, you know, this is all a competition that is to who can hurt who the most. Like, that's where we were at. And basically I was at a point where I knew that, and I still stayed because I thought it would get better, or I saw the potential of it. So I was like, let's just stay in this toxic situation until, you know, things change. So I'm like, well, if you tell me you love me, that makes everything okay. Whether you mean it or not, like, just say it, because that's going to make me stay around. So that's kind of where this poem stemmed from. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, because the last line, I'm like, I'll be waiting forever if you tell me when you finally mean it. Like, I know that you don't, but if you say that, then that's how I can justify it to other people as to why I stay, or justify it to myself. So that was that. Doing It Wrong. Woo. This is one of them poems that I was anxious about. I cheated a couple of times on Jonathan, and I justified it as he cheated on me before, so I can do it, I gotta pass. Or he pissed me off and I'm gonna do what I want. So this poem, and it wasn't the first time that I cheated when I did this poem, so that's why I said, you know, here you are yet again. And this is a Marcus poem, but I don't classify cheating as just physically cheating on somebody. I say texting inappropriately, mental and emotional cheating, like all of that is cheating to me. If I open myself up to you in a way that I do my partner, or should my partner, I'm cheating. And so I wrote this poem because I knew two wrongs didn't make a right. And so I knew that every action that I was taking because I was hurt, I was doing it wrong. And I had the opportunity to do the right thing, to probably pack my stuff and leave, and I didn't. I chose to stay and do the same things that he was doing to me. And so that's where that poem came from. And it resulted in me physically cheating. Like, it went from, you know, just the texting and flirting or whatever, sliding my DM, sliding yours, you know. But it led to something else. And do I regret it? No. I don't. I should have made a better decision, but it was all a learning process. And so that's where doing it wrong came from. Woo, trying to be quick, guys. Trying to be quick. So, this is my favorite poem that I've ever written in this entire lifetime journey. Because it was the most honest I've ever been on paper. So, Northeast Regional Train 196, literally the name of my train when I went and cheated. I wrote this poem coming back from Baltimore, and I was pleased, and I can't lie. Like, I felt good. Like, I didn't feel guilty. I didn't feel any remorse from it. I felt like when I cheated that day. Now, mind you, this was the same cheating incident. It was from Doing It Wrong, but Doing It Wrong came after. Like, I wrote that poem after I wrote this one. This like was immediately after I had cheated, but I felt so empowered, and I cannot explain to you why. Like, I dealt with the cheating, the baby moms, then the babies, then it was another baby mom out of state from like years ago that just decided to pop up, or maybe she been there and then he had just decided to tell me, I don't know. But it was just so much going on. Then we had mutual friends who, you know, were putting things in my ear, and, you know, they could have been lying, they could have been telling the truth, I don't know, because I don't talk to them either anymore. But it was just a lot going on, and I was just like, I can't. I don't want to. So guy that I was interested in took that chance, went to Baltimore and did the do, and came back, and I was just like, yeah. And literally, like, I saw him the same day, later on that day, and realized that I could be doing so much better in life. Literally. Like, because the guy, like, he wasn't just after, like, oh, I, like, just come down here and let's have sex or whatever. Like, I literally initiated that. But, like, he, I feel maybe at the time could have wanted something more. I could have been in a different situation now, had I put an effort to that. But I realized, like, okay, he's giving me attention, he's giving me time, he wants to do stuff, blah blah. Granted, the distance between you know, DC and Baltimore is not that far, but I don't drive, and at that time he didn't either, so that was kind of the dilemma. But I felt like I missed out on the opportunity, and I probably, maybe I didn't, maybe, you know, he could have been fooling me too, I don't know. But at that time I felt like, okay, what am I doing here with you? And when I left there, I felt like there's things out here for me, and I'm wasting my time because I'm so insecure, and I'm so trying to stick to what I know instead of taking a leap of faith. So I wrote this poem, and I was just like, I got power, I really do. And so I wrote this poem, and I really, like, I love it. That's actually my favorite poem, but not just in the book, but like I said, like, the favorite poem I've wrote or written. I was an English minor. I don't know why. I just don't have correct usage of words sometimes. The next one is Dear Alexis, Girl Bye. Listen, this poem, I was angry as hell. I was irritated with his baby mama, and she pissed me off. And I had been holding my tongue for a while. Okay? So I wrote the poem because like she was stalking me, point blank period, stalking. Like, you on my Facebook page, you on my Instagram, you on, what is that, Messenger. Like, you just, oh, is he there? Are you with him? Oh my God, leave us alone. Like, baby girl, I'm not bothering him. He's bothering me. And then I'm not committed to you. Stop looking for the answers in me, sis, because you won't find them. You truly won't. Like, talk to him. But she just insisted on bothering me and harassing me. And my friends ride harder for me than I do myself sometimes. So baby girl felt bullied. And I don't blame her. But, I mean, she had attacks coming from each way. Okay? But that was her choice because she wouldn't leave me alone like I asked her to. And so I knew she was on my poetry blog because every time I posted something, it was like, oh, he would hit me up like, oh, did you post something? Like, damn, sis. Do you wake up thinking about me? And so, yeah, I wrote this poem because I'm like, okay, so now that you're watching me, I'm going to give you a show. And so that's why I did Dear Alexis, and I did Dear Alexis Part 2 because I wanted to hurt her feelings. I really didn't. Like, looking at this poem, I really didn't have to, like, be mean in the way that I did, but baby girl, I'm trying to tell y'all, it brought out another side of me. I was very annoyed with the both of them. And surprisingly more so her. She's annoying. Still is. She's annoying. And then the Twin Flame poem. I didn't know whether y'all was talking about the first few pages of it or, like I said, the second Twin Flame. So I just, picked the first one. We could talk about both, but they're basically the same poem, just separated. But yeah, like I said, Twin Flame came from me learning the difference between soulmates and twin flames. And so for a while, because we were going back and forth, we were like, oh, we're soulmates, and that's why we're not leaving each other alone, and blah blah blah. Bullshit. So I was researching or whatever, and I realized, I'm like, we're not soulmates, we're definitely twin flames. It's very manic, it's very high low, no in between. We mirror the worst in each other, and that's just where the poem came from. So those were the poems that you all sent to me. Those were just basic, where it came from. I wasn't like digging in, analyzing it line by line. So then I got another little question that I forgot about on this little post-it note. And it's cute. P for Patterson, but But I had forgot that somebody had asked me what my favorite poems were from each section. So from the first section, the idea, my favorite poem is MCM, Man Crush Monday. From the reality part 2 section, like I said, Northeast Regional, Train 196, with a close Tell Me You Love Me coming in second place, but Northeast Regional is definitely my favorite poem. And then for part 3, the aftermath, would probably be Twin Flame, the first one. And then with a close second place would be Lost and Found, probably. But yeah, so that's that. I think I'm cute. Some days you just gotta acknowledge that, because I be having low days sometimes. But yeah, so that was that. And I don't know if I'm gonna do vlogs often, because I have the patience to keep sitting here recording. And then sometimes I think it's gonna be a short video and we pushing on 15 minutes. I don't even know if I'm gonna watch 15 minutes or something, so I doubt if everybody else does. But if you do, thank you. And I will see y'all another time.